The first question is, in your opinion, what is the most important aspect to take into consideration above all in the relationship with your dog?
The most important, I know I'm not a most or a least person, so well, I mean, to me, the most important thing that you could take into account, or that you need to take into account in your relationship with a dog, a cat, a rabbit, an ant, or another person, is that you're dealing with a sentient being. You're dealing with a person who has feelings. They have rich emotions. They have deep feelings, and you don't have to please them all the time, but you should never intentionally harm them. I mean, I really, maybe that's being simplistic, but, and we've all done and said things that we wish we didn't say or do. So no one's perfect in that sense. But I think when you're dealing with a dog, I often say that, we're their lifeline, we're their oxygen. I mean, we can lock them in a closet all day and they'll come out wagging their tail, and people, that unconditional lover lie. They'll come out and wag their tail and lick you, and they'll go, "See, my dog still loves me. What do you think?" And I usually say, "You don't want to know what I think." So don't ask, please. But I think when you realize that you're dealing with another individual who's got feelings like you do, it doesn't mean that they feel the same about things as you do. It doesn't mean that their joy and their grief and their pleasure and their whatever it is the same as yours, but they have it. And we need to honor that. They may feel love, they may feel aggression, they may feel, say negative and positive emotions differently, but they have them. And just because they don't express them the way you do doesn't mean that they don't have them. And I find that to be, to me, that's a very simple thing. Am I perfect doing it? I think I've gotten better over the years, but there's just no reason to intentionally harm or demean or degrade another human. There's just no reason to do it. And it takes time and energy. I mean, I'd rather be with people who make me feel good and I can make them feel good. And I'd rather sit on my couch and do nothing and drink a glass of wine than go out and try to find somebody to berate or beat up. I mean, I don't mean physically, but because it takes too much energy. So I think sentience is really, is really one of the key variables that we need to recognize in dogs and other animal beings.